From details about Rockstar's Project Rome to new leaks after Trailer 2, actors portraying each character, and all the facts that we know. With Trailer 3 seemingly around the corner, now is the perfect time to release my updated no-nonsense guide to everything we know about GTA 6. Every piece of leaked info, hidden details, and teased features that we've seen so far, all compiled into one easy video. I've cut it up into different sections, so if you want to skip ahead to the parts you're more interested in, then feel free to do so. But without further ado, let's get into it, and make sure to subscribe if you do enjoy. Thank you. First, let's start off with the basics for those who are truly just getting into this game. GTA 6 is set in Vice City in the state of Leonida, and will follow the story of our two protagonists, Jason and Lucia. GTA 6 will be the 8th main installment of the GTA franchise and is set to release on May 26, 2026, provided that it doesn't get delayed again. Unfortunately for some, GTA 6 will only be releasing on the PS5 or PS5 Pro and Xbox Series consoles, with the PC release most likely to come sometime early 2027. Now, let's move on to some of the characters. With the characters we know of, there are some we have a good amount of information about and some that we know very little of, so we will start with the ones that we know more about, starting with Jason. Jason is ex-military and currently living in the Leonida Keys rent-free while working for Brian, who we will touch on in a little bit. Jason's character ability is believed to be similar to the Deadeye ability from Red Dead 2. While it's not definitive, it is believed that he will be portrayed by New York-based actor Dylan Rourke, which I have made a video covering if you want to know more about him. Lucia, our first female protagonist in a mainline game, grew up in Liberty City and is a trained fighter, which is one of the reasons why she ended up in prison like we saw in Trailer 1. It is also widely believed that Lucia's character skill involves hacking to some degree, which is mainly theorized based on a few of the items that were found during the 2022 leaks that we will discuss later. It's also 99% confirmed that Lucia is portrayed by actress Manny L. Perez, who also had small roles in GTA 5, and I've made a video covering her as well. Cal Hampton is our Lester-type character and is good friends with Jason. He also works with Brian alongside Jason, but prefers to live a quiet life away from government reach. Current theories have either Bobby Moynihan or Maddie Matheson believed to be portraying him, though no definitive proof has been found for either. Brian Heder is a drug smuggler, loan shark, and implied father figure to Jason. The best example of this being in the trailer when Jason says,
"See you, Brian. Love you, Jason."
And much like Lucia, it's also 99% confirmed that Brian is portrayed by legendary actor Stephen Root. The characters I just listed are the ones that we know most about and have heard from in trailers, so I will quickly list off some of the others featured on the GTA 6 website. Booby Ike is a legend in the music and business scene of Vice City, believed to be portrayed by Johnny Ray Gill. Draquan Priest is also involved in the music scene and has his own record label, theorized to be played by Reggie Talley. A music group that Dre has signed to his label is the Real Dimes, consisting of Bay, Lux, and Roxy, who we have already seen a few times throughout the trailers. However, who portrays them is currently unknown. And finally, there is Raul, who is a seasoned bank robber, and one of these robberies has been seen in trailers and screenshots that Jason and Lucia have been a part of. And though it's not definitive, it's believed his actor is Oscar Haneda. We have also had mention of a few other characters that we know only by name, one of which is a rapper named Downplay. There's also Tit, Wyman, Sam, Billy, Zach, Kai, and RB Shaw, as well as Lori, Brian's third wife, who we have at least seen in a screenshot. And since this would be too small for its own dedicated section, some of the mentioned gangs from the leaks include San for San, which is believed to be the Haitian gang we saw in the original Vice City, the Guardia Brothers, and the far-right militia. The last character that's seemingly important is this cop from Trailer 2. We don't even have a name for him, but it's widely believed that he will be the antagonist of our story given his dialogue in the trailer. Now, let's discuss the map, because this tends to be what a lot of people are interested in. Based on the work of the GTA 6 mapping project, the map of GTA 6 is currently estimated to be about 2.5 times the size of GTA 5's. and I've left a link in the description if you would like to see their work for yourself. It's also been suggested by Insider Info back in 2021 that the map will be expanded upon in later updates after the game releases, similar to Cayo Perico in GTA Online. On the GTA6 website, we were given some insight into select areas and towns within Leonida. Vice City, the main hub of the game based off Miami, the Grass Rivers, which is the recreation of the Florida Everglades, Port Gellhorn, the self-proclaimed redneck haven, Leonida Keys, where Jason and Brian live and based on the real-life Florida Keys, Ambrosia, the industrial part of Leonida, and Mount Caliga, which is actually believed to be inspired by a national park within Georgia, a neighboring state to Florida. In the 2022 leaks, we've also got some idea of some of the enterable buildings that we can find throughout the map. The Malibu Club, pawn shops, strip clubs, supermarkets, bars, restaurants, apartments, and laundromats. In the 2025 game rule leaks, some shopping malls and skyscrapers with working elevators were also said to be enterable, as well as roughly 700 plus buildings across the map. Though admittedly, these leaks haven't been 100% confirmed to be true, but GameRule has been known to be a reliable source in the past. We've also seen a number of real-life locations portrayed as well. These include the Miami Airport, Lone Depot Park, King of Diamonds nightclub, Solar Amphitheater, Crandon Park Tennis Stadium, Central Concrete Supermix, and many, many more. When it comes to the story, we firstly don't know much, thankfully, and I won't give any spoilers, but I will tell you the little info that we do know. For one, thanks to the game role leaks, we believe GTA 6 will follow the same chaptered storyline that we saw in RDR2. From the description Rockstar gave with Trailer 2 and their website, we know that a score ends up going wrong, which sounds like the prelude to the entire story. This score could be what ends up putting Lucia in jail, but that much isn't confirmed yet. We also know that there are currently 3 different versions of Lucia that we've seen, which I've aptly dubbed Jail Lucia, Ankle Monitor Lucia, and Free Lucia. Now let's discuss some of the items and weapons which I think may be the biggest part that set the gameplay apart from previous games. Comparably to GTA 5, which only had body armor and snacks as the mainly used items, the leaks uncovered a whole variety of items that we will be using in different situations. An auto dialer, a tool used for auto cracking safe combinations, binoculars, immobilizer bypass, aka a ghost immobilizer, which is often used in theft of newer and more tech-savvy vehicles, cutoff tool, which is a more versatile grinder used for cutting holes, painkillers and trauma kits, which will replace the snack feature we have in GTA 5, pool cues, which originally listed in the items tab, but may also be used as a weapon. We've also seen a screenshot of Jason and Cal playing pool, which implies that pool will be added as a minigame, though no confirmation on that yet. Food and drinks, so given we have separate items for health, these could imply that we will have a hunger bar as well, similar to a feature commonly found in GTA RP. USB drive, theorized to be part of Lucia's hacking ability we talked about earlier. Tracker jammer, theorized to be used for making getting away from the cops easier. Smoke grenades, spear guns, polymer pistols, and flashbangs. But 2 items I think deserve their own explanations are Slim Jims and duffel bags. From everything we've seen regarding the trailers and leaks, there are 2 very pivotal features from previous games that seem to have been changed in GTA 6, that being stealing cars and weapon management. A Slim Jim is a tool used to shimmy open the lock on a car through the window to open it without the keys. With the addition of this and the immobilizer bypass, it strongly suggests that the way we usually steal cars by simply pressing Y are in the past, and it will be much harder but much more immersive. What also seems to be gone is the ability to carry every single weapon with you at once. The leak showed a duffel bag and backpack feature that allows you to store weapons in them, as well as trunks of cars, which we've somewhat seen at the bottom of the GTA 6 website. This was reiterated by the leaked weapon wheel that was seen in the 2022 leaks as well, which only showed 1 slot available for a heavy weapon and 1 for a small pistol. We've seen this mechanic already with RDR2, but given the amount of weapons we've been used to carrying in GTA 5 for the last 12 years, it definitely will be a culture shock to some. Here are the big hitters, the new features and mechanics found within the leaks, screenshots, and trailers. The ability to play without a minimap, CCTV detection, the ability to restrain NPCs, a new witness system, and police recognition, which seems to be based on a description-based system, meaning that if NPCs see you commit your crime without a mask or in a certain vehicle, for example, they will have a full description of you and your vehicle, implying cops will re-pursue you if you are spotted again. Money laundering, purchasable businesses like GTA6, hacking, which again is believed to only refer to Lucia's ability, command/ping system for your partner and protagonist, sharing items between characters, the ability to cover your face with your weapon. It also seems that instead of just dying after being hit with a fatal blow, you will instead go down, to which you can either be revived potentially by using the painkillers or by possibly getting help from the other protagonists. Switch shoulders while aiming, grapple during fistfights, shoot while leaning or even sitting on the car window, eagle eye system for one or both characters, which is used to highlight high value or useful items, carry, rob, or even threaten random NPCs, the 6-star wanted level, greet and antagonize returning from RDR2, weight mechanics similar to GTA San Andreas, NPCs will now react to having your guns out, and a 3-option character wheel, solo Jason, solo Lucia, and dual protagonist, which from the description implies that this is only for when in free roam. Being a GTA game, it's also notable that the driving seems to be the most intuitive that we've ever seen, with a lot of new features found for cars as well. Some include looting vehicles, more realistic crashes and handling of cars, which makes sense given that the game rule leak stated that GTA 6 would have the best driving mechanics we've ever seen, more control over other elements in the car. We saw an example of this when Jason was driving with his window half rolled down. Working GPS in cars, again, most likely ties together with being able to play without a minimap, and the option to enter the passenger seat. Also, in one of the screenshots, we can clearly see a third pedal, which implies that some cars will have manual controls. But whether this is a feature for certain vehicles or something we can toggle off in the settings is currently unknown. Speaking of vehicles, the trailers, screenshots, and leaked clips have shown us a number of both returning and brand new vehicles that will appear in this game. In fact, so many have been found already that I couldn't possibly cover them all here, so a quick shout out to GTAbase.com, who has compiled every vehicle there for us to see. Once again, link in the description. While that's already a lot of new mechanics, remember that these are only the ones that we've seen either leaked or teased in trailers or screenshots, so undoubtedly there will be stuff that we still haven't seen yet. There are also a bunch of new and returning activities that we've seen teased already. These include golf, races, scuba diving, dice, kayaking, hunting, fishing, off-road trails/races, and basketball. In the 2022 leaks, there were also mentions of more illegal activities such as van shipments, store robberies, and deliveries. Whether these are random world events or actual replayable activities, though, isn't currently known. While these aren't so much of activities, there's also 300 plus world events that were found in the leaked clips from 2022. It would quite literally take double the amount of time of this video to go through each one, so I have once again left the link to the leak document in the description for anyone who wishes to read them all. However, there are a few interesting ones that I have to share. First, there is the skunk ape, which is an urban legend of a Bigfoot-like creature that supposedly can be found in Florida, as well as a giant bird nest, UFO, forest figure, lighthouse mystery, and a giant clam. The game roll leak suggested that there will be a ton of underwater areas and treasure to find and explore. Everything that we've talked about up to this point was mainly focused around the single player, so let's quickly discuss what we know about online. Admittedly, we don't know a whole lot, but there are some cool technologies we've found that will make online a lot more enjoyable than what we have now. In 2023, a new Rockstar patent was discovered that detailed a system for seamless lobby switching throughout the map. The patent suggests that the map will be cut up into different sections, and each section will be its own lobby. If you've ever played Forza Horizon before, similar technology is used to seamlessly swap between lobbies set in different sections of the map. In addition to new patents, the most intriguing development Rockstar is making to the online mode is Project Rome. Project Rome is an abbreviation for Rockstar's online modding engine, which will bring a revamped system for user-generated content within GTA 6 Online. Some reports have stated that Project Rome will allow creators to modify the game's environments and assets to bring their own intellectual property and potentially their brand sponsors into GTA's virtual sandbox, though the validity of these claims are unconfirmed. Rockstar just announced Rome for the first time a week ago with the introduction of NoPixel 5.0. An RP server that is getting its own dedicated space on the Rockstar launcher, which is believed to be built with Rome's capabilities. Unfortunately, that is all that is definitively known about this new platform, but what is known is that right now, the possibilities for it are seemingly endless.